Mike with Muddy Boots Off-Road. How's it going today? Alright, today's kind of an exciting day. We have lots of stuff around here to do. Today I got my hubs to replace in my gray Ranger that I call Forest. The thing loves trees. I don't know why. I always end up in a tree with the damn thing. So we got our new hubs. I went with a Warren Premium manual locking hub. We're going to give these a shot and see if they hold up. I only run a 36-inch tall tire on it. The other ones I had didn't hold up. They just didn't. I kept blowing them apart. Went through 3 sets. Upgraded. If these don't hold, it's going to be drive flanges for it. So that's what we're going to do. So today, at some point, we're going to get out there. We're going to put the hubs on the Ranger and get that taken care of. And hopefully this will fix that weak link in the front end that I've seemed to have. But it's way easier to fix hubs than it is axles or U-joints or any of that other stuff that could go potentially catastrophic in the front end. So that's going to be later today. Going to be back on the little brown truck here in a bit, putting some gussets in on the rock sliders. Probably do a little walk around, catch you guys up on that. So yeah, we have lots of stuff today, and it's beautiful out. We don't get a lot of these really nice days when we get like 2 months out of the year here, and today is gorgeous. It's supposed to be about 65-70 degrees. Yeah, it is nice. So we got some yard stuff to do before we get too started, but I'm excited about these. Got some new tools coming in the mail. There's lots of stuff coming. So first thing I like to do, I get my Allen wrench. I go to the kitchen. I grab one of my wife's favorite pans. Just kidding, this is an old one. They love it when you do that. So go grab her favorite 13 by I think 9 cake pan. These are great for keeping parts in. This one I've had for years and years. Don't do it. Yeah, do it. See what happens. It'll be, and then let me know in the comments what happens after you go get a new pan for the shop, barn, garage, whatever it is you're working with. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm getting set up here and keep my foot out of my light so you guys can see. So first we got to start by getting this cap off. So there's 6 Allen heads that go around here to pop this cap off. So let me get an Allen wrench. I'll gather up a couple tools and we'll get this popped off. Last one, get that off there. That cap should pop off there. Watch the spider crawl out from underneath. And there's that. Now that moved out of the way. So the camera's kind of in my way, so it'll kind of make me look like a fool because I can't quite see what I'm doing. But as long as you guys can, that's the important thing. Snap ring. Now I take 2 of the bolts. I'll thread them back in here. Might be able to just pull it out, but I don't know. I think in one of my other videos I showed you a little tool I made for this that helps me out a lot. It's a little puller I built years ago because sometimes these can get stuck. So that's my little puller deal. It's a piece of angle iron with a nut welded onto it and a bolt. Some holes drilled in it so that they line up with Alright, so now I have my little puller set up, 2 bolts back into the hub. Take my bolt. It should rest right on the end of that axle shaft. And in theory, you take that and you just get it in there like such. Grab your wrench, throw it on there, pull it out. Grab your wrench, stick it on there, bang. Pulls that ring out like such, gets that out of the way. We'll get that stuff out next. Now, we just got to get that booger. Grab our hook. Pull that piece off. Pull that out. We should have a string in here. It should help us pull I have noticed since I put chromollies in that my hubs have a tendency to be a little tighter. I don't know if my hub's out, the hub housing is actually out of round anymore or what, but get that spring out of there. And then there's a little tiny pain in the butt keeper for that spring, because it's way back up in there. So I'll take a cement to fish that out. But we'll fish that ring out of there. Fucking thing. What a pain in the butt. Alright, let's open up the box and see what we got. So. Alright, these are the Warren Premium. Warren Limited Lifetime Warranty. We'll have to read into that, but fancy box there. Most of you have seen hubs. This isn't nothing exciting, but it's always cool to open up a new box. And they are shiny. Pretty. A little spring there. I remember these. But alright. There's that. Interlockings of the hub. Slides in. Engaging spring right there. Alright. Let's install these bad boys. I'm ready. So now you just put that there, reach around your camera that every one of you guys has in your way. You slide that up in there, click. It should have a snap ring or two in this bag. Oh, here we go. In the little baggie we have our snap ring. We have all our Allen heads. Exposed. I can get that on there like such. Let's do this. I wish I had my straight pliers, but I don't. Oh. So I got back there, I pulled that axle forward so that that snap ring would sit in the groove that's on your axle itself. So what I'll do now is I'll double check, knock my light off. I will double check that this will engage, which it doesn't. So I need to spin the axle until this slides in and out freely on there, and then stick the cap on. Alright, so jacked it up, got the wheel off the ground. Now I can spin it just ever so slightly until that engages. I want that to engage in there like such. Now just put the cap on. Make sure your hands are greasy when you grab this nice pretty cap, and put that in there like such. Alright, get our last one tightened up here. Make sure they're all snug real quick. Check it and see. And she is locked in. Alright, I can see the drive lines moving. We got to repeat on the other side. So my final thought on the on this hub install. I got them all put together. The thing I noticed as soon as I did that first hub, I didn't say it on camera, but I thought about it, did the second hub, I pulled the cap back off, is the lack of handle. And I don't know if you can see that, but there is not much handle there to hold on to at all. Maybe a 1/4 inch. They're easy to install. We're going to see if they hold up. I'll let you know on that. But these old Ford stock ones, these old Dana 44 that came stock hubs, you could throw a punch and hold on to that bam, and not lose it out of your grip. I do like that. I like being able to reach in there, crank on that. Sometimes things aren't all working ideal for you, so I do like that. We'll see what happens, but there they are. Warren Premiums. The old stock knuckle, brass knuckle looking, bam. Anyway, so I'll let you know what I think.